Hi, I'm Marvin, and today I want to present my PhD thesis, which is about European integration and the German Trade Union Confederation, DGB. Do you remember the Eurozone crisis? Doesn't it seem like almost ordinary times in comparison to the last year? But of course, it was a time of economic and social distress, as this picture of a trade union demonstration against austerity policy shows. The protest illustrated three things. First, economic and monetary policy decisions have social consequences, which becomes especially apparent in times of crisis. This was true for the Eurozone crisis as well as for the period covered in my thesis, which stretches from 1970 to the Maastricht Treaty in 1992, a time of decisive political and economic shifts. Second, different visions of European integration and its policies exist. This demonstrates that the neoliberal concept of the EU is not the only alternative. My thesis examined the DGB's vision of European integration. This idea of a social Europe entailed aims like redistribution of wealth from richer to poorer member states, a stronger representation of workers in the economy, a democratization of the institutions of the European community, and a commitment to full employment and to upward harmonization of European social policies. Third, European policy is also made by non-governmental actors, a perspective which is fairly underdeveloped in European historiography. Therefore, one of my focuses will lay on the influence which the DGB had in European policy making. I'm using archival resources in order to assess if DGB was able to put its ideas through despite the context of neoliberal dominance and crisis. I'm analyzing the discussion within DGB, with the German government, with other trade union bodies and the European institutions. And my finding is that DGB had limited success when it came to concrete policy outcomes like European laws. However, DGB had influence as an agenda setter. Non-historians might ask now, why does that matter today? It is of importance because many of the issues discussed in the social Europe debate are remaining highly topical today, as the current context of crisis underlines. Non-governmental actors are playing an important role in finding an answer to the crises caused by the coronavirus. Thank you for your attention.